Hello, welcome to this channel. I am Kouki, and again, for this week Interstellar Transmission, we have the topic of interactions between or among extraterrestrial civilizations. So again, this transmission this time would be delivered by Galactic Federation, but a different group of beings, different from the first time, the third time. So they change, they change different groups of beings because think of it as like different research teams responsible for a specific area of studies. Okay, so that's basically how we can think in our planet, on our planet, the different faculty of studies in universities or different fields of studies. Okay, so that's why it would also be with different group of beings. Okay, so now let's get started. And again, I would serve as the channel for the beings to speak through me, and I'm gonna connect myself. All right, so thank you so much for your trust and patience again. And now I'm just gonna stabilize my connection and speak through, let them speak through me. Okay, please enjoy. Good day, my friends on Earth. How are you all today? We're speaking from the perspective of extraterrestrial beings to you guys, as from your perspective, we are aliens. But in fact, if we see from our perspectives, you are also aliens. It is just a matter of standpoint. Imagine if you are born and raised in Mars, on Mars, and when you look at Earth, you would see the Earthlings as aliens as well. And so from your perspective, as you are currently on Earth, you are seeing us as aliens. And just as from our perspective, if we have to say, you are also aliens to us. We are just demonstrating this to let you know that it is just a matter of standpoints and perspectives, and that we are actually all friends. So for this first part of the transmission, we would like to let you know how different races, alien life forms interact with each other among civilizations. And the reason we would like to let you know about this is because in the Galactic Federation, we are of different races and species, and we interact with each other at peace, and with love. It is important for you to understand that despite all variations and differences that we embody in our genetics, in a sense, how we look differently, how we might even think differently, we all respect each other in the sense that we are all one regarding unity consciousness. So the way that the races and species interact with each other across star systems, planets, civilizations, so to speak, there are many cases. And some of you might actually wonder, are there actually evil forces trying to suppress other civilizations? Yes, indeed, there are, or there is. However, it is important for you to understand that this is of a dualistic setting of this universe. There is light, there is also darkness. But it doesn't mean that which one is good or bad. Good and bad, these two are also of dualistic mindset. And once we see beyond this, we would then able to understand that non-dual is how we can embody to see through all illusions. Just as how light and darkness, they are not any kind of good or bad, but simply as they are, as it is. So, speaking back to the topic that I just brought up, evil forces. They exist, yet it doesn't mean that they are bad. Evil is a perception that is coined by a human in your civilization, that you see evil as bad because you experience the negative effects it has on you, so to speak, the evil forces. However, from a metaphysical point of view, it actually embodies the quality of negativity, and only that. What you experience, any kind of suffering, is due to frequency. Negativity, in a sense. The lower the frequency, the more that you are prone to experience negativity, and thus more suffering. This is why we have been demonstrating different ways to uplift your vibrations, so to have your frequency reach to different levels, up and up, thus liberating yourselves from sufferings, from the experience of negative effects by your own perception on your reality. It is a matter of the mind. The illusion is in how you perceive, how you choose to perceive, and in the mind that you construct any kind of paranoia, any kind of imaginations, and how you regulate your own emotions to reach a state of peace. It is with this understanding that we can see how different civilizations, in the sense of the galaxy, even in the cosmos, how they interact with each other is again based on vibration and frequency. The evil forces do exist from a human concept that these evil forces are bad people. They do bad things, they harm other people. Yet, from our perspective, it doesn't mean that they are bad people. It simply means that they are also in the process of evolution, and they also need assistance to help them to grow out of any negative effects that they have chosen to reside in. It is a matter of compassion, meaning understanding from the intellectual point of view as well as with love. Combining intellectual perspective with love is important for all of us to see in a non-dual way. So to transcend and to embody love from within, so to include all beings as one. For the part 2 of this transmission, we would like to share with you a story, a case study, you might say, of how we interact in the Galactic Federation. So to serve as a template for you to see beyond and perceive, oh, how might different civilizations interact with each other in a peaceful way. In the Galactic Federation, we have many motherships. Motherships. Motherships are our stations where we live, we work, and we co-create together. On each mothership, there is a pilot or a team of pilots that they would navigate through the galaxy or to different destinations as they go. There would be a canteen in the human perspective that all beings could choose to enjoy the kind of cuisines that they would like to enjoy. But for some beings, they don't really eat, so they don't need to go to the canteen, but they might go to the canteen just for interacting with other beings. In this canteen, there are various kinds of cuisines from various kinds of star systems, planets. In fact, they are all data collected through the members of the Galactic Federation, representatives of the Galactic Federation, being sent to different systems, and as they work on that planet, service to the group of beings on that planet, they would naturally collect certain data about the food there, the cuisines. And so such data would be collected and sent back to the kitchen, the central kitchen. And so the chefs, these are the beings who specialize in the alchemy of food. So there are many different types of positions in the Galactic Federation. In the canteen, there are different sections where some might enjoy a certain type of frequency and another might choose to enjoy in another frequency, or say vibration, range. So what they would do is to choose that experience and thus going to that particular range of frequency, range of vibration, so to enjoy their experience of the meal with particular individuals, other beings. There would also be training sessions on the motherships. These training sections are pretty much different from that of Earth's. Imagine this space where it is a sphere. In the middle has a seat, S-E-A-T. Now this seat, whoever sits on the seat would be able to present their ideas just through their telepathic imagination and telepathic expression. Immediately would be shown to all other beings participating in that sphere room, the space. So it is a presentation room for beings to present the ideas that they have planned, designed, and this is how the presentation would be done, just simply through telepathy. The visuals would be shown in the beings' minds, all other beings' minds, in their mind's eye, and the understanding would be transmitted telepathically in silence. However, even with music, it would be heard. There are different ways of each being chooses to receive such information and presentation Thus, it is not a fixed way of how beings would be receiving such presentation. They can adjust the way of receiving, the way of experiencing on each of their own. All these beings come from various star systems, have different DNAs, they look different, they speak different languages, but that would not cause them to have any kind of conflicts with each other, any discrimination. None of this. The way that they communicate with each other would be through telepathy. So now we have demonstrated certain parts of the motherships to you, describing how different beings interact with each other. We hope to send positivity your way, to allow you to see into the communication process can be very much different from how you currently interact with each other on Earth. Our intent is to let you know that despite any kinds of differences between races, species, in the cosmos, in the galaxy, beings are able to be peaceful with each other and have fun with each other. Drawing from the understanding that on the motherships of the Galactic Federation, there are so many different variations of DNAs, appearances, backgrounds, and beliefs. Yet, beings are able to co-create, coexist, and grow together. We hope this can serve as a template for you, for Earth, to understand that you are all from the same set of DNAs in a sense, but with variations. So you guys actually look much more similar to each other than that of us on the motherships in the Galactic Federation. And if we can come into peace with each other, so can you. For the last part of this transmission, we would like to address the understanding of the Anunnakis that some of you might have heard of, where they are your forefathers, your creators, who give you lives. What we would like to speak about here today is that they are also one of the many branches of the origin, as we have already expressed that we all naturally come from one, the center, the source. And so they are not your creators, but simply they might have injected some of their DNAs into you. Thus, you would have certain links to them. Yet it's important for you to understand that you are all sovereign beings. And now you are on the way to higher evolution, to connecting yourself to unity consciousness. And this is the moment where you would embody the awareness, the consciousness of oneness. And the creator is you. You are the creators of yourself. The gods, goddesses in your civilization, in your minds, they are the celestial beings have visited your planet long time ago, and they left certain footprints and legacies to you all. But they have gone back to their places. However, the technology that they have left behind on this planet has been hidden for safety reasons. And so now, over the next few years, you would be uncovering more and more of such remnants or legacies of this so-called hidden technology from extraterrestrial civilizations. Ancient Egypt, Indian temples, all these are legacies from extraterrestrial civilizations. When we say ancient Egypt, we mean the pyramids. The more that you would realize, the more when you dig into it. So, it is fun. It is a process of learning, of rediscovering your past as a collective, your history, the history of Earth. No fear in this process, as we are here with you, and at the same time, it is fun. To remembering who you are, to remembering that you are not less than, not inferior, but equal to all beings in eternity. We hope this message finds you well. And again, we express our greatest, deepest gratitude to you all for your trust, your time, your support, and your love, and your patience. And until next time, we are now done with this transmission and shall leave this channel Kouki and let her wrap up the video for you. Good day. Hi, hi, it's me, I'm Kouki, and I hope what they explained about the evil forces, it makes sense to you, because it actually is about vibration and frequency. It is not really that they are evil. It's more, the term evil is actually coined by us humans, and not necessarily meaning that they are bad guys. Because yes, as referring to what they just expressed, they are also in the process of evolution, right? So we are all learning here. We're all learning. So they also need assistance to help them to evolve. Okay. So I hope this, if any questions, please leave in the comment section below, or you can simply set your intent. Love, peace, and harmony. Don't forget about it. Love, peace, and harmony, and send any kind of request to just speak out just speak out your question, basically. But before that, set the intent of love, peace, and harmony. You don't actually have to directly send to Galactic Federation. You might also as well, but it doesn't really matter, because as the intent is love, peace, and harmony, even the universe in itself would bring the answers that would be for your highest good to you. Okay, so we hope this message finds you well. And again, thank you for your time, patience, trust, and love and support. And we hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.